Yeah, I was like, okay, let me just start doing something for myself, because I believe that there's room for everyone in the modeling industry. In every single industry, your name has got to be there. So you have to do something about it. So I started off as being a volunteer. I started hosting workshops for the finalists based on experience. Yes, based on experience. Little did I know that the director was actually looking at my work, and she saw, why is this not happening for me? But sometimes you should just trust the timing of your journey. Yes, no one owes you anything. So when someone decides to do something good for me, I know that they actually did really want to do it. It came from the goodness of their hearts, Yeah, so.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Motivation Corner. And this is Mbulukeng, your favorite content creator. Yes, you've done the right thing. Continue to watch. By clicking this is the right thing you have ever done for yourself. Continue to watch, because the conversation I'm going to have, it's light, it's beautiful, it's inspirational, it's motivational, and you won't regret your time. So thank you for being here. If you haven't subscribed, do the right thing, man. Subscribe. If you are returning and you haven't subscribed, please do the right thing. And guys, comment down below. Any comment is welcome. It is encouraging, it is motivating for us. So please, guys, please comment and like the video. Most importantly, if you find something valuable out of this conversation, please share it with your friends, with your family. Don't just consume good news by yourself alone. Okay, guys. So today I brought you guys this beautiful young woman, whom I watch her a lot on her socials. She's very, very focused. So welcome, and please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Simphiwe Masanavo. I am 21 years old. I come from Bronx Strait in Gauteng. I am currently studying entrepreneurship at UT Emalahleni. I am a pageant coach. I am a model. I am a mentor. I am the current Miss Teen Majestic South Africa Mpumalanga Provincial Director, as well as the pageant coordinator for Miss Interactional South Africa.
Oh, what a profile, guys. I still have to work hard to get myself that profile. Let's see if I were to introduce myself. Hi, guys, I'm Mbulukeng. I'm a content creator. That's it.
It's still something.
No, you're doing good for yourself, and I'm proud of you. How are you? For real, how are you?
I am grateful. I am grateful for this moment. I know that we've tried it before, but I believe that back then I was not ready for such a platform. So yeah, I believe that God was still doing something within me. So today is the right time. So I am very grateful. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for my family. I am grateful that I'm able to wake up and simply show up as the best version of myself.
You're in your gratitude girl era. Some people are like, I'm in my Jesus girl era. Now, from what you're saying, you are in your gratitude girl era.
Yes.
Gratitude girls worldwide.
Yay.
Yeah, so thank you so much for coming back again. Last time, as you said, you were not ready. Yes, you were nervous, I guess. It was the first time, and first times are always like that anyway. But today I can see you are relaxed and you are ready for this conversation. And please relax, man. Relax. We are just having a conversation, and I believe that this is going to be a good conversation, because this podcast is not about controversy. So you can rest assured and relax and know that we're going to talk good things that when you watch back, yourself are going to be proud of, and of which that's what I want. Sorry guys, I'm taking time, I know, but my main aim of having a podcast and sharing all these beautiful stories with people is just so that, one, for them, when they look back, they are proud of what they've done. That's why I'm not going to ask questions that are demeaning, questions that are controversial. I want, when you look back, you are proud and it lifts you up. Because during this week, I was busy replaying all the videos, going back and taking the best moments out of all the videos that I've watched. And one person said, yes, I went back to watch my own video and it picked me up because I was down and I didn't know who I was. But watching back my video, it helped me to pick myself up. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what matters to me. Then now when I watch, it helps me. There are those videos that I watch, I'm like, get back, girl, get up. You know that video of Sarah Jakes, girl, get up, you've been down. So that's what is happening. I'm sorry, I had to, guys, I had to say that. So, but I'm glad, and I hope that you're going to be inspired yourself first, because that's what is it. That is what is it about. Okay, just last question to still get you more relaxed.
Okay.
What is your favorite drink?
My favorite drink would be a smoothie. Yes, I've recently started loving smoothies. Yes.
Okay. Your favorite meal? All time, like, because some of us have like all time favorites. Some of us have. I recently I'm vibing with this. Yeah.
Okay. My favorite meal would have to be my mom's putu. Yeah, my mom makes the most delicious.
The meanest one. No one does it like her.
Ah, man. Yeah.
Okay. What did you have for breakfast today?
I only drank tea. I am not really a breakfast person.
Is it?
Yes, I'm not.
How do you guys survive? I can't. I can't. Like, I feel like when I don't eat breakfast, I feel like my day is a short time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I envy you guys for not feeling hungry in the morning. What is your favorite artist?
Shoo, my favorite artist. Yo. Could it be gospel or
any? It's your favorite artist. Artist, like, even I think everybody does it in artists at entertainment industry. Can be an actress. That's an artist. They are doing so anyone.
Getting
to know you. Yeah.
My favorite artist is yay. Let's say Connie Ferguson.
Oh, yes. Why?
She's a powerhouse. I believe that sorry about that. I believe that she has been through so much in the past years, and seeing how she keeps on showing up, she's keeping fit. I don't know how she does it, but she managed to pick herself up from that dark space that she was, considering how she lost her husband, Shauna Ferguson and Connie Ferguson were the it couple. So yeah, we became part of the story. So I think seeing how she's evolving right now, it's very inspirational.
Oh, wow. What has been going on in your life recently that you expected and that you didn't expect?
Okay. What I expected. Okay, what happened that I expected? Oh, what a question, actually. Mm-hmm. What happened in my life that I expected? Recently.
Yeah, what are your achievements? Simple. What has been happening? What have you learned? What has driven you?
Okay, so far, I started having podcast lives on Instagram where I bring forth people who are doing great in different industries, not only models and yes. It has been such a great experience so far. I've got to learn a lot from people, even the fact that if you actually want something, you need to work hard. You do not get things handed over to you on a silver platter. And as I mentioned in the introduction, that I am the pageant coordinator for Miss Interactional South Africa. The story is a bit weird because I started off as a volunteer. I was like, okay, let me just start doing something for myself because I believe that there's room for everyone in the modeling industry. In every single industry, your name has got to be there. So you have to do something about it. So I started off as being a volunteer. I started hosting workshops for the finalists based on experience. Yes, based on experience. Little did I know that the director was actually looking at my work and she saw something in me that at the moment I didn't see in myself. And then she called me and she's like, you know what? I know that you started off as a volunteer, but seeing how committed you are, she could call me any day and be on some, okay, I have a workshop, please prepare slides quickly. Then I'd still, I'd show up. So, yes, and then she offered me the position of being the pageant coordinator.
So you're getting money.
I can't disclose that.
Okay.
But yes, it's something that I love.
It's recognized now. Yeah, it's something you can put in your CV.
Yes, and it made me see, Guti, there's always someone watching, and you need to put in 110% in absolutely every single thing. But someone out there actually sees what you're doing.
Taking this for myself, 110%. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that is so great. You never saw it coming.
Yeah, I did not.
Never expected. Yeah, what has been on your mind recently that you hope to share with all of us?
What has been on my mind? I think lately I've been wanting to be content, to be appreciative of what I've got. I may not be where I actually want to be. I believe that as people, we all want to reach a certain level, but I honestly want to reach a point where I am content with what I have, whether it's big, whether it's not, because a lot of times we get so discouraged, more especially by what we see. You log in on Instagram, you see this person doing this and that with their lives, and then you start getting so clouded by everything that you're seeing that you forget where you're at. You forget, Uguti, you are literally sitting in the middle of an answered prayer. So I've been praying. Contentment has been on my mind. So
you're urging all of us to find contentment in every place.
Please be content.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I think I'll take that. Yeah, today you are firing shots. Yeah. It's like I've been having like a low week where you're feeling down and you're like, how can I pick myself? But I think God has sent you, and I hope God is sending this for you guys. Okay. So you seem to be a really focused woman. How do you get there? What are you reading books? How do you become this person that you are?
Let's say
to achieve your mindset.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say I have surrounded myself with good people. My environment has played a huge role in the person that I am. From household to now going to Witbank for studies, the environment has played a huge, huge role. And even the people that I follow on my social media, I'm very selective with what I consume what I feed my mind, because even like the environment that you're in, it plays a huge role in the person that you are. It does. It really does.
Yeah. No. Do you read books?
Not really. I'm more of a writer. I love writing.
But they say writers can only write. You have to read. Yes. I was listening to Dr. Miles Monroe. He said before he could write a book, he read over 150 books.
Sure.
So that you don't come and say whatever that has been said. You need to maybe research. I'll advise you also.
Yes, I'm taking it for myself. Yeah.
Please read
yes.
books. Yeah. what is the hardest challenge you've had to overcome in your life entirely? Just one. I know there's lots of challenges we face, but that one specific one that you feel like, yeah.
I think the one challenge that I had to accept, it would be now recently, it would be that no one owes me anything. I used to have that sense of entitlement. So, yes, I did have that sense
You felt
of,
like you deserve all these things.
yeah, why not me? I think we all reach that point in our lives where you're like, but I deserve this. I work hard. Why is this not happening for me? But sometimes you should just trust the timing of your journey. Yes, no one owes you anything. So when someone decides to do something good for me, I know that they actually did really want to do it. It came from the goodness of their hearts, Yeah, so I think that was one of the hardest challenge, considering the fact that I do not have bursary. Yeah, so yes, it did.
Like, what had happened for you to see Uti? Actually, no one owes me anything. Like, I just want that testimony or a story behind, because it can be nice and all for a person to say no one owes you anything without backing it up with a story that, here I am, like me. Sorry, I'll keep on interjecting myself in the conversation, unfortunately. Like me, I feel like, a lot of people I know, they're not promoting me and all that. Then you have to go back and be like, this is yours, it's not theirs, and they don't owe you that support. They don't owe you loyalty or whatnot. Because of that, that's when I saw Uti, you have to work.
Yeah.
And it's yours. So with you, what happened to make it more relatable and more connecting?
Okay.
Yeah.
When you grow up, there are certain people that you trust, right?
Yeah.
When we grow up, there are certain people that you trust, that you believe that they were meant to be with you, for a very long time. And then an incident happens, and then, life happens, and then they switch up, and then you find yourself in a position where it's just only you alone. I don't know if it's relatable, or should I go deeper?
You're not telling the incident. It's okay if you don't have a specific thing, but the realization that you are alone, only you can rescue yourself out of the situation. It's still okay. Maybe when we continue to we'll have more stories, because I also like to invite people who are maybe rich, or who are excelling in their life. It's so that people can see, this one is doing this. Unlike when you listen to motivational speakers come and tell you have to work hard, you have to do what, you have to do this, you have to do that. But I want a person who has worked hard and said, if you watch my other video of Mam Nomsa, she said, I used to call people, hey, why is your hair so bad? Why is this? Why is that? Like, she went in. You understand?
Yeah.
Then you can say, these are the trails. This is the direction that this thing has been going. So I don't like that motivation where people just tell you what to do and you're like, what? What is the meaning of hard work? Understand?
Yeah.
But it's fine. What motivates you to get up in the morning? Are you driven by relationships, money, or success, or anything? What motivates you?
I hate the smell of poverty. No. I believe I was born for greatness.
Okay.
So what inspires me, it would be having that passion for what I'm doing. Passion gets me to get up. Knowing that there's someone that gets inspired by what I do. Imagine if I would stop doing the things I do, how many people's dreams would be crushed. Okay. So yes, people also do motivate me to just get up each and every single morning. And yeah, not all days are the same. Some days I'm on top of the world, and some days I'm like, God, I'm tired. God, I can't do it, And I think it's so important as human beings to acknowledge it, to feel that emotion. It's okay, feel that emotion.
Part of the process.
Yes, a lot of times we like skipping the process. We like jumping things, and sometimes you actually have to go through that season of isolation. Season of isolation, I believe it is so important, because a lot of times there's so many voices outside. So the minute God puts you in that season of isolation, that's his voice only that you can hear. And yeah.
What have you learned about yourself recently? And what do you think about dating and relationships? Seeing that you're 21 years old, you are a tertiary student. What have you learned about yourself?
What have I learned about myself is that it can be personal, right? I can go deep.
It can be personal.
Yes.
We love it personal. Yeah.
Okay. It would be that I have attachment issues. Yes, I am anxiously attached, in a sense of, if someone comes into my life, I want them to stay. I have a fear of abandonment. I have abandonment issues. I have rejection issues. So the minute a person leaves, it becomes so hard, because it becomes a trigger of what has happened in the past. And yes, and to some people, it might be seen as you being too much, but there's actually more to it. Yes, so I got to understand that part of me, understand what happened to me and why am I the way I am. Yes, and try by all means to be more secure. Yeah. Yeah, with myself.
What do you think about dating? Are you dating?
Yes.
What do you think about it?
Man, I think love is beautiful. I think when the two of you guys want to make it work, it can actually work. Yeah. Love is kind, love is patient, especially when you're dealing with a person who has anxious attachment issues. We need reassurance a lot. It's a tell me, do you love me? Even in a argument, automatically your brain tells you, oh, this person is gonna leave you. So, and then you end up now reaching out more. But, oh, please don't leave me, please, because it's a trigger. It's still a trigger. But yes, love is a beautiful thing, and I think we need to experience that. Yes.
But are you dealing with your attachment issues? Because when you're saying, let's say you are having an argument with your person, or it might be friend, and then you already have that anxiousness that they're gonna leave me, and then you start to run after them, chase them. How? Because at some point it will look like desperation, and it can look unattractive. You understand? And chasing, sometimes it's not a good thing. Especially as a woman, you need to be chased.
Yes.
So how are you dealing with the attachment issues, the abandonment issues? Are you dealing with them?
Yes, I believe that I am dealing with them. Whenever that trigger happens, I just remain calm. I tell myself it's okay. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. Even in an argument, it's okay. It doesn't mean this person hates you. Relax, Sometimes it's all in the mindset. Sometimes you need to tell yourself, Guti, not only bad things will happen, to you. Allow yourself to receive good things. Good things can also happen to you. So when that trigger happens, I go to my secret place, I communicate with God, because the minute I noticed that I have this problem, I went to my creator, because he's the one that created me. It's always good to go back to your creator. You can't do everything on your own. And I communicate a lot. I didn't really like communicating as I was growing up, but communication has become such a big part of me. I mean, if you're not okay with something, why not communicate it so that I fix it? Yeah.
I'm having this thought that I think people your age, they don't think like you do. They are not, their mindset is not where you are. How does your weekend look like?
My weekend is simply me shooting how to tackle your week with Simphiwe. My Monday motivations on Instagram, yes. And also watching podcasts like Mrs. G, yes. Yeah, people who are in the same industry as I am, so that I get to learn different techniques, because as a person, you can never stop learning. You are never too old to learn something new.
I'm asking because on a Friday, someone is already excited. Yo, because we're gonna go to 012. Oh my God, we're gonna turn up. We're gonna show up. We understand? Or here's that frontal and all that. How did you reach to this point? What is helping you be the way you are? Who said what? What did you read? Like, why are you different?
I think mobona isimo sasendlini. You find yourself in a position where you're like, I cannot afford to do 1, 2, and 3.
It's
That's
very expensive.
Yeah,
It'll cosmic poverty.
and we don't want poverty this side. But once you see isimo sasendlini, you're like, you know what? It ends with me. Not that we grew up poor, whatever. No, it's not even that. With God made sure that we do not lack. Even today, we are not lacking anything. But in a broader situation, it's just seeing your situation, like seeing where you're at the moment and everything that you want to achieve. There are some things you will have to sacrifice. And that is something I said beginning of the year. Guti, in order for you to move to the next level, some things will have to leave. Some things will have to be left behind because they can't come with you to the next level. The next level requires discipline. You will have to change the way you speak, even to people, the tone. You have to change your mindset. See good even in a bad situation. Yes.
So we are though.
Last year, my environment, Bentlaleres. So my environment, what I got exposed to, you see every Friday. But I still remained umuntu ophasayo, people would be on some Simphiwe kuruva nathi kusasa uthole distinction.
Oh, so this year is the decision. It's a conscious decision that you did.
Yes.
Okay, I want to move out of race and
I didn't have a choice.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah, I didn't.
So that forced you to.
But it was a setup for a time like this. I don't think had I moved from that environment, I'd be sitting here with you. So yeah, and the environment that I'm at right now is my second home. Yes, it is my second home. I'm exposed to people doing several things. There are students, people are working, so there's that that balance to it.
Okay.
But yes.
Wow, you are so inspirational. I hope every young girl, especially those who are in matric, are watching this so that they choose the right path for themselves. So you are into pageantry. How did you get into the field?
Okay, I started doing pageants in 2021. I was in my matric. Yeah, I was doing matric. I was discouraged. Very bad space, yes. Yeah, I was in a very, very bad space at that time. So I saw an opportunity and I took it. I also had body insecurities growing up. So going to such a platform like that, it was just a challenge that I was ready to take on. And it would actually work for me. I am forever grateful for the pageantry world. It has really shaped me to the person that I am. It has helped me a lot with my communication skills, doing public speaking, being able to do an introduction in front of thousands of people without being afraid. So yes.
So, who do you look up to in the industry, pageantry industry? Who's your all-time favorite? Miss something, Miss whoever.
It has to be Uzozi.
Oh,
A lot of pageant girls like mentioning her because
what is it about her?
she
Even
changed
us,
the game.
even us as people who are not into pageantry, we just love. So it's like it made sense for her to be Miss Universe.
You just gotta love her. Like she
What
changed
is it
the
about
game.
her? When for you, what is it that you like? Zoe, man.
Man, those words, the cement yourself, take up space. You know, the minute she said that, like something happened. It was
She provoked. us,
she provoked a lot of people. And that's when people started, doing this, starting their own thing, having that phrase of, taking up space.
And a lot of pageants started.
There was that. Yeah, something happened. Yeah, so I really love Zosie. She's incredible.
So how are you improving yourself, seeing that now you are behind the scenes actually of this? How are you constantly improving yourself? The ideas, where do you get them? How are you growing?
The pageantry industry. I think for now I haven't been entering. I stopped with Miss Youth Unified in Mpumalanga. I'm not sure if I can say I outgrew it or something greater happened that now I have to find myself in a position where I'm working now with models who are in a certain pageant organization.
No, that's still pageantry. Remember, you don't only have to be, when you say, wow, how are you getting to in the entertainment industry? We're talking about directors, talking about everybody. You're still in the field. That's the field that you are in.
As much as I'm not participating in.
No, you are participating as the director.
As the team. Yeah.
So what is inspiring you? Like, is there something that we should look into when it comes to this pageant? Because you guys are doing a lot. There's a lot of it. There's a splack if you need a mal.
Man, what I can say about pageantry is that it's not what Kington, how can I put it? A lot of people think with pageantry, you're just walking on that stage, wearing your dress, but there's actually more to it. It has opportunities. I mean, you can start your own pageant, if you actually want it for yourself. Can I start
my own?
You can, but
is there no requirements that maybe you should have won one?
Not even. We'll all start somewhere and get beginner stage, and then you learn. Yes.
So I hear most people, they say they love it because it's sort of like shaping young men and women into greatness. It's not mostly all about walking the stage.
It's not. Yes. So it is not. Like on a personal perspective, I love it because it helped me to speak more. I believe a lot of people have been silenced. Yes, they have been silenced. So with pageantry, you get that chance to tell your story. Yeah, you get that chance to actually tell your story. And even on the night of the pageant, you have to give it your all because you never know who might be watching. Yes.
Oh, wow. What is the favorite part of your pageantry life, of your career? Okay, let's not limit it to pageantry, but because you're also doing your podcast, what is your favorite thing about whatever you're doing at the moment?
I'll speak on the podcast lives. It's not something that I thought I'd actually do. Yes. But after my reign of being Miss Youth Unified in Mpumalanga, I wanted to do something different, I love communications. Yes, I love speaking to people. I like having conversations. I love knowing what happened to you.
Curious.
Yes, I'm very inquisitive. So I started the podcast lives in August. It didn't go so well at first because there were those moments where a week would end without me having a guest because I would get dropped at last minute. it was so discouraging. But then I kept the faith. I kept on knocking on doors. I kept on DMing
I believe you with
people.
that.
I kept, Nina. Like if I put my mind to something, I make sure that it has to happen. So I kept on and on. And now I am so flexible enough to a point where the podcast lives can happen any day of the week. This week, yes, I've had 2 guests. I had it on Thursday and Friday, and I think that is just grace. You know, someone once said to me, Guti, anyone can start a thing, but not get the grace. So be grateful. Yes, be grateful that God is just making your cup overflow endlessly. Yes.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Well,
The girl that you are. Hey.
I know that I won't be here. I won't be here in this. I won't be here. Not that I will be dead. No. I won't be here because I know with the Lord that we serve, He's a God of elevation. He's a God that restores. He's a God that will take you from the back and put you to the front. So I believe that there's still so much more to come. God is still going to do great things.
Yeah,
for
but
me.
what are those things that you want God to do for you? You know, there's power in saying those things.
I know I will have my own TV show.
Okay.
I will definitely have my own TV show. I will be famous. It does say in Genesis that God does say that He will make me known to the nation, and I will be a blessing to absolutely every single person I meet. So yes.
Where can people go learn more from you, or learn from more about you, or where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram. My handle is getting_real_with_Simi. Yeah, getting real with Simi.
That's where Facebook.
Yes. Facebook, I'm not really much of a Facebook person, but yes, I do have Facebook. The handle is Nangoma Simphiwe.
X. Can we find you on X?
What's that?
Twitter.
Oh no, Twitter. Ngidlalela kude. Ngidlalela Twitter. Sorry.
What is that one final thought that you'd want to leave with everybody listening here?
Go for it. Yes, go for it. You have what it takes to be the greatest thing that the world has ever seen. Do not limit yourself. Do not limit God. Do not limit God. Sometimes you have to remind God of the promises that He has made over your life. He does say in Jeremiah 29 that the plans that He has for you, they're meant to prosper you. They're not meant to harm you. They're meant to give you a good future. So always keep that in mind, and always remember that He is a God of restoration. He will restore all those years. Yes.
Now that you've mentioned the scripture, what is your favorite quote?
My favorite quote would be, if your dreams do not scare you, then they're not big enough. And I love it because it simply tells me that you have to be delusional. You have to sound delusional.
Ibadi Lulu.
Yeah, it's the Lulu.
Lulu in the making.
Yes.
So that's the quote you live by. You love it.
I love it a lot. I love it a lot. Good to know you're like, hey, can I actually do this? Yes. Yeah.
Which part of our conversation did you love that we want, if someone can just repeat over and over? What did you talk about?
Okay, which part? We spoke a lot.
Okay, it's fine.
We spoke a lot. But I think the last thought,
this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything we haven't covered before we close?
I think we have covered a lot. but I have something to say to you.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
You are such a phenomenal woman.
Thank you.
You are phenomenal. And I pray that God will give you the wisdom to keep on going. As hard as it might be along the way, as I said, not all days are the same, but always remain rooted in God. Always remember to whom you belong to. I believe that you are not born to simply clap hands for people. Your time is coming. God is going to do it for you, and you will have a testimony to share. I pray that God will just open every closed door.
You're getting me tears. I never thought I would feel.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, every door that has ever been closed on you, let it serve as redirection. Do not miss your mark. Most importantly, do not miss your mark. Do not be clouded by everything wrong that's happening in your life that you forget that there was ever a moment that God was good. God is God. God is good. God remains the same today, and He will continue being God every single day of your life. Remain rooted in prayer. We fall short in prayer at times, but God is so merciful enough to welcome us back in. So talk to your God. Tell Him how the past months have been on you, and He will restore every single thing.
Yeah. Guys, okay. Thank you so much, Simi, and I really appreciate those words. They're coming at the right time. I've been having like a really low week, but thank you so much. And I believe this is the word for me, and God just wanted to show off Ghana through you, and I'm not taking it for granted. Thank you, Lord. I received the word. So guys, before we get crying and all that, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much, Simphiwe, for coming, and Bethany Media. Yo guys, one day I'm gonna make a whole topic about Bethany Media, since now I'm feeling so emotional. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and let's talk next time. Thank you. Bye.